One of the things I love about living in Scotland is seeing the V's of migratory birds fly south at this time of year for warmth. I too am making my annual migration, but first I'm going to get rid of these bags and I'm going to tell you all about it. The need for this migration started, I think it was 4 years ago now, before I moved up to Scotland anyway. Paul and I were kind of getting shouted at by our American customers for not having a Black Friday sale. So we somewhat kind of grudgingly capitulated. This was the first year that John Lewis also did their Black Friday. Now John Lewis, for our American cousins, are a massive department store chain. And I remember going into their store on their first Black Friday, and the point of sale sign said, "We're doing this sale because our competitors are." So a somewhat kind of glum British outlook on this American import. It was to be their biggest trading day on record. And for Paul and I, well, it was certainly an eye-opener. Not just because we got to put some kind of money that we hadn't expected to in the till. No, it was because it taught us so much about who we were as a company. It was the one time of year we really got to interface with our customers, with our users, with our fellow composers. So the following year, we decided to make a bit of a thing of it. And so it has passed that every year thereafter, it's become kind of our fiesta, our Mardi Gras, the time at which we learn more about our customers, our users, our friends, composers, but also ourselves. So it's become an annual pilgrimage for me, one that my family understand that this is the one time of year that's absolutely kind of vital to learn these lessons about the company, that they kiss me goodbye and let me go down to London for a week, and I thank them for their support. So if you'll humour me, I'd like to show you kind of behind the scenes of how we prepare for a Black Friday, and to also kind of invite you in as part of the Spitfire family. Just to give you a little update though, I've been a bit quiet over the last few days because I'm on a deadline. I've been scoring a fantastic new comedy series, which I'm really proud to be involved with. But also, as I mentioned before, my entire house has been rewired. So this weekend it was just a disaster basically. Burglar alarms going off because they weren't wired properly, no heating, no hot water. But also in the move I had all of my sample drives, and I managed to destroy my 4 terabyte kind of Spitfire samples drive with absolutely everything on. So I spent an entire weekend doing a recovery, hence no Modular Monday. Problem with Modular Mondays is I need to be specifically in my shed or with my modular synth. So what to do this weekend? Well, I think I may have a solution. More news later. But first, Black Friday. So I'm having a bit of a moment. Check this out. Lovely. This is just broken, which is why this is going to sound crap. Ham Yard Hotel, when I have to stay down for a week, I stay here, not the Dorset Square Hotel. It's noisier, it's more central, but also it does have a gym. What I've found, when you hit 45, 46, if you don't do any exercise for like less than a week, your fitness just falls off a cliff. So I'm going to try and do some workouts whilst I'm here enjoying the revelry of Black Friday. I'm going to be setting up my temporary studio spot here, which looks great. So fantastic. Right, now off to quarterly board meeting to do kind of businessy stuff, work out how we're going to pay for that sign we've just put up. 7 o'clock in the morning. I was going to go to the gym, but I want to be with the team up in Spitfire. So fully dressed, locked and loaded, back to the HQ. I think it's safe to say that I'm having a bit of a moment. It's funny how it's just a sign, but it means so much. Kind of putting our stamp on things. Right, off to prepare for the Leo Abraham's session masterclass that we've got tonight, which I'm really looking forward to, and that's over in Studio A. I can't fucking believe that sign. I think what's kind of particularly kind of mental for me is that's my great-grandfather's butcher's, and then that's a business I'm involved in. It's kind of, there's a connection there, which it's quite profound, and it really means that kind of this street is dominated by that sign. Mental. Lights up apparently as well. Hey Jay, how you doing? You don't mind if I film, do you?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so what's always really nerve-wracking about digging up an old TV show is, because I work with so many kind of beta versions and stuff, it's always this kind of nerve-wracking moment that you feel that you've maybe not got all the sounds that are required to pull this cue up. But basically what we're doing is Leo Abraham's coming to do a masterclass to show us how he approached doing the remote sessions for me, guitars on this TV series Trauma. So, should we get this plugged in? Told you this was stressful. When I get stressed, I get these awful nosebleeds. Never done a line of coke in my life. I have nosebleeds more than anyone else. Right, let's try and get this working. Hopefully going to be able to take this up for the live stream later. Leave that there just in case. Right, I'm 50% set up for the masterclass. Now I've got basically a big Black Friday meeting to attend. Back-to-back meetings today. It's going to be crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, it's making me nervous. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. It's all looking a bit more serious in here.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there.
Could I have a bit of a go on my cues? Just get it all prepped. Right, prep done. Just got to go and print some charts for Leo. It's all go, go, go. And then we're going to do a camera rehearsal. So iron out any kind of bugs. Hello. Hi, mate.
Which went embarrassingly weirdly. So he's talking about that. No, he didn't say that. JB's got that.
How are we doing? How's it going?
Very well. Busy chats.
Any themes? Any?
This is the current situation.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing? You all right, mate?
How are you?
It's all a bit kind of 1980s jazzy lights in here, isn't it? It's like it's after hours.
Just like don't know.
Do you hear about that labs only customer?
Yes. You might have to keep an eye on my level as well.
Okay.
I've tried to match everything, but
Remember exactly what you need to.
That heartbeat's getting to me.
Is there a little bit of beer that we could get into the?
I'll go get some.
Thank you. Brilliant
I
stuff.
want to have like 5 minutes.
Well, Leo's not got masses of time, so so we'll do what you need and then get some beer on as well.
Oh, look at this.
Look. This is the cheese van. Look at that.
Kind of looks a
I'm not sure about the cheese van. It's made the whole ground floor smell like a 1970s adolescent gym, cheesy feet. Anyway, I'm going to take you upstairs to show you. It's all hands on deck. So everyone is kind of handling tickets with customer service, and I think I'm up for my shift. It's going to be a few 2-hour shifts during this Black Friday, the Black Weekend period, and that's happening maybe tomorrow. But I just really want to take a ticket to get a feel for it, because it's great to communicate directly with people.
I just spoke to a guy from Norway.
Excellent.
He didn't buy anything.
Grace tells me it's 169. 169.50.
Yeah.
50. Yeah. Don't know what to do with that 50p. Just no idea where I am. This guy called Christian's clearly drunk. No, I'm commenting on the fact that Native Instruments are charging £169 50p for contact, and I don't know what they're going to do with the extra 50p. We've got a quote dare going on. Our man here has to use the word butter no parsnips in this next ticket.
So you'll be able to download the libraries.
And butter no parsnips.
Yes! It's too easy!
Yes, but it doesn't actually make any sense. I don't mind a person who likes parsnips, but I hate someone who's hosting a Sunday lunch and puts the parsnips in with the roast potatoes.
There needs to be a barrier.
No,
It's like
that's the problem with parsnips, is they're unboundaried. You wouldn't disguise a roast potato as a green pea.
Same with squash as well.
Absolutely. Know thy place. That's what I say.
The thing is, they disguise themselves as roast potatoes. When
They do. It's foul objects. It's not just like squeezing random statements into a support ticket. It's actually it has that context. So I can define the length. Length I need. It kind of enables me to have my parsnips and butter them at the same time. Our first 24 hours of our Black Weekend, which, as I said, is kind of less about the sales, more about just finding out so much about our customers, really interfacing, opening our doors. Live chat event last night was absolutely amazing. So we've got another kind of live event at 5 o'clock today. So it's one with my t-shirt, got a shirt hanging up somewhere. It's a bit more kind of pressed. And yeah, just cracking on with the rest of the weekend. So I think this is probably enough for one vlog today. Might try and do some more behind the scenes stuff. As you can probably tell, I'm really my head is in this at the moment. But I'm also thinking about maybe a little vlog that is a monologue I can do while staying down in London, my hometown. I don't tend to use this channel as a sales thing, but from one composer to another, Spitfire stuff is expensive. We do appreciate that, because it's very expensive to make, it's very expensive to run a business out of London. But this is the one time of year where we get to kind of, as I say, open our doors and offer up our wares at a price that is, in some circumstances, incredibly affordable. So it's a real opportunity if you want to grab some Spitfire stuff to hit the site, start at the homepage, and we've designed some navigational stuff that really kind of will help you through our kind of jungle of products. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. See you next time.